10. Hero, Aizawa Shota, Eraser Head. Aizawa's Erasure quirk is the most advantageous skill that a team of heroes could have in their arsenal. Erasure allows him to negate anyone's quirk simply by looking at them, which is glorious if he can secure an uninterrupted line of sight. Unfortunately, the skill is deactivated if he blinks or if something physically comes between him and his target. While Erasure's limitations are frustrating, Aizawa is sharp, pragmatic, and can hold his own in hand-to-hand combat. His physical talents and keen mental state make him an intimidating foe for the series' villains. Like Shigaraki, Aizawa's intelligence only makes him more powerful. We thought that we should put his name as the top 10 as he was powerful enough to defeat so much villains by himself in USJ Accident. 9. Hero, Shania Kamihara, Edge Shot. Is the number 4 pro hero of the franchise. He has a ninja look who played an essential role during Hideout Raid arc. Shania has unusual quirk known as Folda Bodhi, which allows him to stretch his body. He makes fine strips to stabs his opponents. His rate of transformation is faster than the speed of sound. Through rigorous training, Shania developed new technique named as Ninpo, Thousand Sheet Pierce. In this mode, Pro Hero twisted himself into pointed strings and cut through his adversaries before losing their blood flow. 8. Hero Tsunagu Hakamata, Best Genist. Currently holds the 3rd position in Pro Hero's ranking system. Surprisingly, he is the winner of the Best Genist award for 8 back-to-back years. This fan-favorite hero doesn't reveal his face. Instead, Tsunagu covered his whole body from head to toe with denim. His in-depth knowledge of textiles, as well as his passion for denim, made him the social icon of the fashion world. Besides all his social activities, Tsunagu is very strong and fiercely tough fighter of My Hero Academia who holds his own against All for One. His quirk, Fiber Master, allows him to manipulate all types of cloth. He can even unravel a part of his clothes into threads to restrain multiple enemies at once. 7. Villain, Akaguro Chizome, Stain. Akaguro is known as the hero killer for a reason. He's an ex-vigilante notorious for doing exactly what his nickname implies. Stain is a frightening villain who has assassinated 17 pro heroes and mangled over 20 others so badly that they couldn't make a full recovery. His blood curdle quirk is more villain-like than Shigaraki's, which is as impressive as it is daunting. With this quirk, Akaguro can paralyze his target by ingesting their blood, so naturally, he runs around with blades to cut up his foes. Even crazier is the fact that the effects of blood curdle vary by blood type, but the longest a victim can be paralyzed for is 8 minutes. 6. Villain, 9. 9 is set to be My Hero Academia, Heroes, Rising's main antagonist, so fans will get to witness the extent of this villain's abilities on December 20th. While the full degree of 9's power remains unknown, he's All for One's heir, meaning he's going to be a massive adversary for Class 1A. Like his predecessor, 9 can steal quirks and he reportedly has 8 of them in stock already. Rumors and fan theories are placing him as the series' ultimate villain, but we can't preemptively place him at the top of the list without further details. Nevertheless, 9 will probably be more powerful than All for One, which is unnerving enough. 5. Hero, Takami Kigo, Hawks. Second pro hero, Hawks is a courageous character with a large pair of wings. Hawks has Fierce Wings quirk. Besides flying ability, he can telekinetically control the feathers from his wings at his will and shoot them as projectile weapons. Though his quirk allows him to fly up in the sky, the more he uses, his flying ability gets weakened. However, Hawk's real strength lies in his remarkable speed. Plus, Hawks occupy 2 extended features which act as a cutting sword. They have enough sharpness to slice through 2 white Nomu. Being in a second position is no joke. When it comes to pro hero duties, he is a violent character. After All Might's retirement, he understands his responsibilities as pro heroes. 4. Villain, Chisaki Kai, Overhaul. Overhaul allows Chisaki to dismantle and rebuild anything he touches, which means he can fully manipulate matter. He's capable of disassembling a person's body to kill them, but his reconstructive abilities could be used to heal wounds. Chisaki can also use Overhaul on himself and fuse his body with others, which then grants him the power to use their quirks. Aside from manipulating bodies, Overhaul can reshape the environment to his liking. This is extremely beneficial during combat where Chisaki can give himself a hefty advantage while minimizing his opponent's battle options. His alarming power is also heightened by his sociopathic tendencies and ruthless personality. 3. Hero, Todoroki Enji, Endeavor. Endeavor's prowess solidified him as the number 2 pro hero, eventually shifting into the number 1 spot after All Might's retirement. Endeavor's Hell Flame quirk lets him generate and manipulate fire as he wishes. Like Bakugo, he can use this fiery quirk for both offensive and defensive purposes. Endeavor is astute and relentless, which only bolsters his already formidable strength and stamina. His power is immense due to the dominance he exerts over these flames. Sure, he might have an aggressive temper which only reinforces the Bakugo comparisons, but he uses his Hell Flame with good intention, which is a massive relief for heroes and civilians all over Japan. 2. Villain, All for One. All for One is My Hero Academia's response to Crollo Lucifer from Hunter x Hunter. While both are equipped with the ability to steal powers, Crollo is restrained by the set of requirements needed to do so. All for One steals quirks, renders them his own, and can grant them to other people if he so wishes. All for One is powerful in every sense, which includes his state of mind. He's intelligent to the point where he could be considered a certified genius. He's also ridiculously strong, quick on his feet, and terrifyingly cunning. All for One is the ultimate villain, for now. The depths of Nine's quirk are yet to be unveiled, but they could potentially knock All for One off this mantle. 1. Hero, One for All hosts. One for All is a transferable quirk that's passed from host to host, which is why All Might was able to hand it down to Izuka Midoriya. Nana Shimura was the user before Toshinori Yagi, All Might, and served as his mentor. One for All combines the quirks of each previous user and increases their power. Therefore, current host Midoriya has a slew of unique powers slumbering within him that he will eventually manifest. This quirk has unlimited potential and, when mastered, could serve as the only way to counter All for One's abilities. It's the ultimate pro hero skill and we can't wait to see how far Deku pushes it.